Hello, I'm Serena from 3rd year CSE. This is my 5th experiment of database lab in which I have to implement subqueries on furniture company database. So my first question is to find the names of the customer who have ordered for a cherry or red oak finish. So for that, what I have done is from product finished, in product table I have selected the product IDs whose product finish is red oak and cherry, and through that product ID in order line table I have searched for the order line or order ID. Using that order ID in order table I have selected the customer ID. Using that customer ID I have searched for the customer names from customer table. And we are getting this output, and this is my query. In second question I have to search for the name of the customers who have ordered for the product table lamp. This is same thing is same as first query, but here in inner query for condition, where in that condition I have given product description as table lamp. Only this is the difference. And then in third question I have to find the details of customers who have ordered for product ID 1000. So for that, in inner query I have searched first for the order ID from order line table whose product ID is 1000, and then using that order ID from order table I have searched for the customer ID, and using that customer ID I have searched all the details from customer table. So this is my output. And then my fourth question is to find suppliers whose total supply quantity is greater than some supplier called S3. So for that, what I have done is, like, first I have selected for the ordered quantity from supplier where SID is S3, and that I have compared with sum of ordered quantity of other suppliers, and I have grouped it as SID. I have used here any, and this is my output. My fifth question is to find the supplier with the highest rating using all. So for that, first I have given the condition as rating greater than equal to or select max. First I have searched for the maximum rating from supplier table, and that maximum rating has been compared with all ratings in supplier ID, in supplier table, and then I have displayed that supplier ID and name. And my sixth experiment is to display the products that are same as the product ordered by Kathy Cook. So for that, what I have done is, first I have selected the customer ID whose customer name is Kathy Cook. Using that customer ID I have searched for the order ID from order table. Using that order table, from that order ID in order line table I have searched for the order product ID. Using that product ID I have selected all the details for that product, and this is my query. Here is the query, and this is the output for the product, details of the product. And my seventh question is to display the supplier details whose supplied quantity is greater than the quantity of order ID 103. So for that, first I have selected the order quantity from order line table whose order ID is 103, and I have checked if the sum of the order quantity of the suppliers in that supplier table is greater than the order quantity of order ID 103, and I have grouped it as the supply ID and supplier name, and I have displayed it. This is the output. And my eighth question is, I have to display the order quantity of the ordered whose order date is greater than the order date of the order ID 106. So for that, the main condition is, first I have searched for the order date from order table whose order ID is 106, and then I have checked if there are order dates greater than the order date of order ID 106, and then I have searched for the order ID whose order date is greater than order date of order ID 106, and I have grouped it as order ID. And this is my output. Thank you for watching.